Welcome back. Namaskar. Today's class is going to drop into the body using a somatic technique that includes tapping, it includes that vibration, that sensory awareness. It's a lot of fun. It's available to you at any time. It's really easy to get there, so just allow yourself to be comfortable. You can bring your hands behind the head, so allowing your hands to cradle back behind the neck. And when you get there, just take a moment. Maybe you drop the shoulders so that they're soft. You don't want to shrug. You just want to feel that alignment. Maybe even sit back a little into the hands as if you were feeling a slight little elevation of the head, a little extension of the neck. And then we're going to start by taking the right hand and start to tap along the top of the crown of the head, really feeling each sensation here. You can move from the crown of the head to the third eye. Maybe in your inside voice you say, "Wake up, buttercup," to that insight, that intuition. Just breathing through the nose. When you're ready to drop the tapping sensation towards the heart while the left hand remains firmly grounded, fully supporting the head and the cranium, just feeling the taps as you come towards that heart area. Maybe you tap a little bit harder, you just feel the sensation, and then bringing the tapping down towards the navel area, that Manipura space, getting closer towards the root area. Just a couple breaths here, it doesn't take much. And slowly allow yourself to back out the tapping. You're going to adjust the left hand. Now it's going to go from the back of the head now towards the back upper quarter of the head, not quite the crown of the head. And then we're going to do that all again. So tapping the cranium, the skull, really feeling that sensation, moving towards the third eye, maybe moving towards the temples, feeling that sensory awareness, dropping into the present moment, then bringing the tapping towards the heart. A couple breaths here, and then tapping that belly area. Maybe you add a little more effort. Maybe you add a little more pressure, a little more energetic as you tap the belly space. And then slowly pausing and bringing the left hand now towards the crown of the head. So topping off and now tapping on top of the left hand. Perhaps your eyes are closed. Moving now towards that third eye, towards the heart. Down towards that solar plexus. Slowly, whenever you're ready. Now we're going to shift the hands towards the sides of the head. So allow the palms to make connection around the ears, the temples. And then this time we're going to do that same effort, but with the left hand. So the right hand remains firm, allowing the support for the head as we tap the top of the skull with the left hand and start to go towards that third eye area. And this really is the 3-point check of our decision making. So when we open up these areas, we allow ourselves to align our decisions. So really, when we're talking about ways that you can take the yoga with you off the mat, there's times when we make decisions that or out of alignment. But if you really think of something, if you're aligned with something in your head, your heart, and in your gut, that's when you know you're making the right decision for you. And these little taps are just ways that we can open up that sensitivity. We can remind our body that we're here, show ourselves a little self-love. Just moving through those 3 energy centers, just feeling that sensation from within. And then slowly, whenever you're ready, allow yourself just to bring the hands, allow them to face palm facing down, and then just take a moment, start to drop into that meditative state that we've been working towards. Maybe close your eyes or you bring them to a soft gaze. Starting to shift your awareness solely to the breath. Feeling that coolness of the inhale around the tip of the nose and just visualizing it going to the throat space, down into the belly. And as you exhale, that slightly warmer release, maybe you can feel the temperature around the nose. And we're just going to drop here. We're going to start to build the progression towards shamatha, the tranquil abiding that comes with dropping into the current moment, to feeling our breath. So as you inhale and exhale through the nose, bring all of your awareness to the tip of the nose. Just feel that area, but treat each breath as its own meditation, observing if there's a balance of pressure, a balanced inhale and balanced exhale. Or maybe one feels a little rushed. If you like, you can introduce a noting technique. As you inhale in your inside voice, you can say, in, I am breathing in. And as you exhale out, I am breathing out. And then observe those transition points where the exhale is unrushed, but switches to the inhale. And if you feel that the inhale is a little rushed, then try to slow down the exhale. And really try to keep your awareness through that full exhale, really feeling the point where it switches to the inhale. And then as you inhale, allow your focus to be a little more relaxed and softened, but then come back to the exhale. Completely normal for your mind to wander. And as we're building this technique, maybe you find that sweet spot, that beautiful balanced inhale, but maybe it only stays for one full cycle of breath, or it starts to go a little longer. You'll start to find yourself increasing that duration. But just to start, if you can have 5 breaths completely mindful, then the body starts to build that routine. So if you're still repeating to yourself the noting technique, now just allow yourself to back that out and just observe. Just feel each inhale, each exhale. As you build this routine and awareness. It's very common for us to remain focused on the breath, yet our mind wanders. If that is happening, that is an improvement. It should not be thought of as anything incorrect. That means that you are aware of the breath. You're catching yourself as you slip and as you divert your attention, and just bring it back to the breath. Just ride that exhale. The exhale has a dulling effect where it's really common for us to slide into thought. And so that's why the focus and the attention to feel the fullness of the exhale, to that unforced pause, that is the beauty of the technique. So we'll stay here for one more minute. Perhaps you're feeling as if the nose is zooming in, that tiny space of the nose, but as you focus your concentration there, it feels that the nose and that space is consuming, or it's getting bigger. It's a beautiful transition to letting you know that you're starting to find that sweet spot. We'll continue to practice and to expand on this technique, but I'd just like to honor you for your dedication and exploring things that might be a little uncomfortable at first, knowing that the practice is meant to bring us back to that place of comfort. So maybe you scan the body as we close our practice and just observe if your pace of thoughts are a little more soft, how you feel in the body, and more importantly, how you feel throughout the rest of the day. With that, we'll close the practice. You can bring your hands to gratitude. If your eyes are closed, you can slowly allow them to open. From my heart to yours, namaste.